Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to WWE Roadblock presented by Monday Night Raw, and we are kicking things off here with a 10-minute championship scramble for the 24/7 championship. Cody Clark is the individual walking in with the title. Does not mean she's guaranteed to walk out of it with the title. As Dana Brooks got Rhea, I believe Rhea or Shayna up on her shoulders. He's looking to win the title just there. Again, it's all 24/7 rules, so false count anywhere. No disqualification as Cody delivers a DDT to Kairi Sane out on the from the apron, and the referee is just getting to it, and Ruby breaks it up. Kairi Sane, a former 24/7 champion. She had a hell of a run with the 24/7 title, and there's the Meteor there. Whoa, wait a minute. Referee. Oh, there's a cover on the outside by Ruby to Rhea. That's what the referee saw first. Now covered by Rhea onto Dana. Cody does not have to be pinned or submitted to lose her title in this scramble. She goes again for the Meteor Shower on Kairi with Rhea breaking it up. Kairi and Ruby from Raw, Dana and Rhea from SmackDown, and Cody and Shayna from Shimmer. So we got all three brands represented in this scramble. 24/7 championship has done wonders for for a lot of women, a lot of people's careers here in WWE, including but not limited to Paige, Kairi, Cody. This is Cody's second reign as 24/7 champion. Believe it or not, it is a very prestigious championship. It's done wonders for careers for many people. And we got all sorts of chaos outside the ring, and Kairi is just coming back too. It looked like Shayna had Ruby in the Karabuta clutch. DDT there by Kairi, trapping the arms, and the referee somehow has enough tunnel vision to see the count. And now Rhea going to work on Dana. Dana hung up on the bottom rope, and Rhea, as I believe Shayna's in the cover. And then we see Rhea Ripley with a running dropkick to Dana Brooke. And now Rhea's into the cover, and the referee has got to get back inside, and Cody's going to meet them there. So Dana with the kick out. Dana, former Shimmer champion and former Heart of Shimmer champion. Cody, a tag team champion. Rhea, former Shimmer champion. Ruby, a multiple-time Shimmer champion. Now we got three different matches going on here at once, and now Ruby is sending Dana into the middle turnbuckle. As I believe Kairi over there in the corner was looking for that DDT again. But Cody's able to break free. There's now 4 of the 6 are back inside the ring as Kairi and Cody continue to fight outside. There's Shayna with a running dropkick to Rhea Ripley. And we are almost 5 minutes left in this scramble. Cody is still the current champion. Now Shayna looking for the Karabuta clutch onto Kairi Sane, and Cody's right there to break it up. As now Dana looks to go into the cover to win the title, but Cody looking there to break it up. Action's fast and furious. Another meteor shower by Cody. Into the cover. And Dana just barely breaking it up. The action is fast and furious, and we're just getting started here at Roadblock. We still got our main event later going on tonight for the WWE Championship. Kevin Owens and Daniel Bryan. Bryan been on a tear ever since feuding with Braun Strowman. There's the riot kick from Ruby. Since going on a tear by defeating Braun Strowman for the WWE title. No one's been able to beat Daniel Bryan. And of course the Divas Championship is also in the co-main event action as Nikki Bella looks to defend against Paige. And Paige is also a former 24/7 champion in her own right. And now Ruby looking to, whoa, Ruby getting to sneak the win here. And Dana just barely breaking it up. Ruby, perfect positioning. Just able to drape the arm over her opponent. That's all you really need. As now Kyrie goes into the cover, I believe, on Shayna. Now Cody, pump handle backbreaker. And Shayna Baszler. Now all 6 women are back inside the ring, and anything can happen. We get down to 3 minutes left. With German suplex to Rhea Ripley from Kyrie. Now Caribou clutch onto the champion. Is Cody going to tap out? And she does. And now Shayna is the 24/7 champion. And everybody's going after Shayna Baszler for the title. Again, the champion does not have to be involved in the decision, but will definitely help your case. As now Dana and Kyrie look to go to work on Cody. As the rest of the women are on the outside. Now Cody with a huge knee lift. And now Kyrie laying out Cody. Kyrie looking for something to set up here, but Ruby coming back in. Maybe looking for the riot kick again, but there's a kick for Ruby from Cody. Now Cody going up to the top rope. Don't see her going to the top often enough. And the leg drop missing. As now Rhea's looking to possibly become champion. As now Ruby going to the top turnbuckle. Rhea looking for a full Nelson slam and was not able to hit it as we're down to 1 minute 30 left in this scramble. There's a meteor shower again from Cody to win the title back, and she no. Ruby just barely getting the kick out. Is now Shayna is looking to tap out Dana Brooke, but it doesn't matter because she's the champion. But Ruby's out, or Rhea is in the pin on Kyrie. So Shayna is still the 24/7 champion. She did not retain her title successfully. I mean, it's still 40 seconds left. For one of these women could still dethrone Shayna to become the new 24/7 champion. Is Cody looking for a roll-through dropkick, it looked like? I know we've seen her use a springboard blockbuster before, but hard to tell. But now Cody's got Kyrie. DDT on the apron. As now Cody goes into the cover. The referee better act quickly. As Rhea's in pursuit and she's missing. And now Cody Clark's the champion. 3, 2, 1. And Cody Clark is your new 24/7 champ.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And is for the $1 Million Championship. Introducing the challenger from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 221 pounds, Carl James. And introducing the champion from Bismarck, North Dakota, weighing in at 215 pounds. He is the $1 Million Champion, Casey Walker.
That's what it's all about, the $1 Million Championship that was bestowed upon Casey once Ted DiBiase saw what he liked in Casey. But now management has decided that this title will have to be defended here at Roadblock. Carl James, the winner of the Men's Royal Rumble. Of course, next week is the Elimination Chamber for SmackDown, but we are going to be starting a 2 out of 3 Falls Count Anywhere match for the $1 Million title. But I don't even know how we can even have this match. It's not even a sanctioned championship, but nonetheless. Carl's got a big decision yet ahead of him to decide who he's going to face at WrestleMania. Whether it's the current WWE Champion, Daniel Bryan, or the World Heavyweight Champion, Finn Balor. The air raid facebuster from Casey Walker. Still trying to collect from the championship scramble. I'm still out of breath. The action's fast and furious here between these two. And just a recap for everybody at home that Casey made his Monday Night Raw debut the night after the Royal Rumble, teaming with his fellow members of the Enterprise, Bobby Roode and EC3. In 6-man tag team action, but then these two were this part of that 6-man tag, and it ended in a double countout. And then the next week it was a standard one-on-one match, but then Casey got himself disqualified. And then there was match number 3, which was no disqualification. And Casey picked up the win, so that was somewhat relatively clean, but now Casey has to defend the $1 Million title here at Roadblock against Carl James. So really, I should have really started one step earlier that these two met in the Royal Rumble, and it's gotten to this point. As now Carl goes into the cover to still decide the first decision. Or excuse me, make the first decision. As now Carl looking to work on Casey in the corner, but Casey able to get out of it for the moment. And looking for the side effect. He's earned many victories in his career so far, including putting away Matt Hardy, and still only a 2 count, not earning him the first decision. Now Casey with a DDT, I believe, caught Carl right under his right eye. And now Casey just continuing to go to work on that side of his face. Sometimes Casey is like a shark that he smells blood in the water, and he just puts on the gas and does not stop. And now Carl in the corner over an exploder suplex. Into the corner, now into the cover for the first decision. Is he going to get it? No. Because we know that Casey has that super kick, which he has asked me to have it be dubbed as the Snake Eyes Super Kick. Or Snake Bite, excuse me. And a DDT onto the outside. And Casey still has not had enough yet of Carl. As this match goes back inside the ring. And it should be false count anywhere, but I don't know what the referee is doing, so we're just going to go by it's a 2 out of 3 falls match, and there's a pile driver. I believe he calls that jam out. Pile driver, and Casey's still alive in this match. Now Carl's starting to feel it. A series of forearm smash and a sling blade. There's a running knee strike. Again, caught Casey right between the eyes. Into the cover for the first decision. Is Carl going to get it? No. Casey still with the kick out. And now Carl again looking for the jam out pile driver. Into the cover for the first decision, and Carl is now at 1-0 on Casey. And Carl going to work, not letting up on Casey to continue the pressure. As the old saying goes, pressure creates diamonds, and these two are definitely diamonds in the rough, if anything. I mean, we all know their history and accolades so far. Carl winning the Royal Rumble, being a part of the Cruiserweight Classic. Casey winning Tough Enough, North American Champion, self-appointed or appointed $1 million champion. Carl's looks like he's almost exhausting all of his options here. He doesn't know what to do, and there's another trigger. There's even another knee strike. I would say V-trigger, but that's for Kenny Omega. And Carl only getting a 1 count this time. And the referee might need to take a look for Casey's well-being. And he goes out for the jam out pile driver once again. It's going to get him the second decision. This 2 out of 3 falls match. No. And I believe Carl went from exhausted to frustrated very quickly. Off the ropes, running senton. Looking for a spinning heel kick of sorts, but Casey able to catch him and land him with a gut bust, or backbreaker, excuse me. The guts on the other side. What the hell am I talking about? As Casey now goes to work on James. DDT right through the middle ropes. Now Casey's looking for the snake bite super kick. And he's going to hit it there. Now Casey looking to get his first decision. And he does, and now we are tied at 1-1. Again, this is for the $1 million championship. I don't even care if it's a sanctioned title or not, but this is a hell of a match for that championship. There's a running bulldog off the ropes. From Casey. Looking for a knee strike coming up empty. There's a running single leg drop kick, it looked like, from James. There's a snake bite super kick. Once again, must be enough to retain the championship here, and no. James surviving. I mean, we've seen Casey kick out of the jam out pile driver twice now, and this will be the first time that Carl's kicked out of the snake bite. There's a Luthez press there from Casey as they were looking to battle into the corner, but Casey fighting out of it. And these two guys are absolutely spent in this match. Casey off the ropes, rebounded a hard left across the cheek of James, and nothing works better than a straight right or left hand. Casey, or yes, Casey may be looking for the side effect. But Carl hits him with a knee strike once again. Is this going to be enough for him to win the 24/7 championship? And no! We may be looking at a match of the year candidate right now, ladies and gentlemen. Now Carl, he's got him up. Jam out pile driver. Into the cover for the $1 million championship. And he wins it here at Roadblock. I don't even know where do we even look to begin, but for the highlight reel, but Casey is showing respect to Carl James for this matchup. Hell of a match, gentlemen.